I'm going to drive to a spot where I think it's flat enough to be able to do tempo runs. And my session for today is rolling 300s, repeats 8 times of 300 meters at 3:55, 300 meters at 4:40. "67 hours of recovery." Okay, welcome back to the channel. It's my first week on the Runna App in prep for the Brighton Marathon sub 3. Yesterday was a bit of a non-starter because I struggled to get everything working with the treadmill. Shin splints feel a bit funky, so that's something. Leg day today, so I did quite a lot of squats already, lunges. It's 9 o'clock exactly, which definitely means it is coffee time for me. My body feels a bit tired. Yesterday didn't go as planned. I didn't get to do my interval session really, but I did do a high rock session, which involved 500 meter runs at 3:50 pace roughly. The speed of the treadmill didn't relate to the speed that my Garmin thought I was running at. So I need to fix that somehow, because I did what Runna said and ran at a 15.7k, which is about the pace that I need to be at. 15.7 is what Runna suggests on a treadmill. And hello Lola. And on my watch it said I was running like 8-minute kilometers, which is just completely wrong. I ended up just sacking it off, but I did go for my 12-kilometer easy run, which was gonna be my Thursday session. There are 2 sessions that I should be looking at today. There's my Wednesday strength session, which involves a number of compound lifts, which includes squats. I think it's back squats specifically today, along with a couple of other leg exercises and a teeny tiny bit of upper body. And then my marathon training block run is a tempo run, because I think more than ever I'm starting to realise that quality over quantity is maybe a really great way to go. We'll see, but for now, coffee. I have a tempo run later, but then my session today was predominantly legs. So I feel like I need to shift away a little bit from my legs so I can put in a good effort later for the tempo. So I'm going to shift over to a bit of upper body now. This is where my strength program is going to come into play, because I have a good mix of compound movements throughout the week to support the running load that I'm going to be having. So for this one, I'm going to do pause bench press. Still got a bit of a shoulder injury from football, a body check that I took at football, so I'm going to keep the weight low. Pause bench press, so pause for 3 seconds at the bottom of the movement, and then push. You just see how that feels to not overdo it. I can feel the pressure on my shoulder, so I'm going to do one more set of that at the same weight, not overdo it, and then I'm going to move over and do some dumbbell stuff, I think. beautiful day. It's lovely, isn't it? I figured that here, there's a little park. There's a beautiful park where we live, and it just gives me a nice long straight path that I can do my running on. It's rolling 300s, which looks like it's a 3.2 kilometre conversational pace, no faster than 5 kilometre a minute, and then repeats 8 times of 300 metres at 3:55, 300 metres at 4:40, followed by a 90-second walking rest, followed by a 3 kilometre conversational pace. So I've got it loaded onto my Garmin. I'm going to take this camera with me for the 3. I'll pop it down when I need to do my rolling 300s. Wait for a second, I need to work out where my loop's going to be for 300. Okay, here we go. Boom. 3.2 kilometre warm up. Garmin's just told me I'm -3 performance condition, that's lovely. 2 kilometres left as a warm up. One kilometre to go. Oh, tempo run done. I'm officially in rest mode, cool down. Apparently I've got to be here for, I'm going to start the cool down in 40 seconds. So I'm not going to do 3 kilometres cool down because I think I've done enough today. I noticed that this path has a slight incline going this way, and a slight downhill going this way. I tried to do it after the first few goes. Tried to do it so that my fastest was uphill. Okay, I'm going to do a little cool down. So in review of my first successful session using the Runna App, actually the sync to my Garmin was perfect, worked really well. My Garmin just spat out all of the instructions, I followed it. My advice for anyone using Runna to begin with is to test out some of the runs a week or 2 before, because you're going to have your own systems. You're going to want to use a treadmill, you're going to want to use a track, you're going to want to use different devices. So rather than get to your first day of the running block like I did and try and just hope that it was all going to work, be a bit more prepared and you can go straight into your proper running block when the time comes. That would be my advice to anybody who is going to use Runna as a training coach. I feel happy, or very strong. There you go. Max heart rate 165, it's not too bad. Average 144. I wasn't even in the red for that long, which is a good sign really. 15 seconds in the red, 3:15 in the orange. So that's like zone 4. I wasn't really in zone 5, that's a good sign. Not really sure what execution score means, but whatever. Nice. Cool, 67 hours of recovery. Whoops. I've never done a tempo session before, so that felt great, really good. My shin is aching, which is frustrating. I thought I maybe gave it enough rest, but clearly not. I'm going to need to think about that and be a bit careful. I'm going to have to foam roll my calf. I think the underlying issue of my shin splint is actually forms in my calf. So I think I need to be a bit more mindful of foam rolling my calf and giving that some love. And I think if I do that, it'll relieve the problems I'm having with my shins at the moment. I just don't want it to become like a real injury that's going to cause big problems. Okay, so I'm starting to understand the runner thing, because actually, like, when you click on the workout that you've done, so this has been taken straight from my Garmin, it gives you this AI insight as well, which I just think is a useful tool. It's a bit like the Strava AI, where it kind of says like you did a really fast pace or a really slow pace and basically you suck at life or you're doing really well. It's like an in-depth version of that, which I quite like. So it tells me, like, noticed a bit of variability, particularly with the slower reps being a tad off your target pace. However, you stayed strong during the speed ups. Focus on maintaining that consistently next time and you're on the right track. So that's cool. Like, that's great. So it tells me that maybe I was slowing down a bit too much on the slow reps, but at least I was on track for the fast reps. I suppose for a tempo run, the idea is your heart rate's up there because you're not sitting back into a conversational pace, but you're not like gunning it either. So it's kind of finding that middle ground, but keeping the pace up. That's a better light, isn't it? I mean, it says, well done on achieving a new PB for 5 kilometers and 5 miles. I mean, that's not, I suppose it's a PB on runner rather than an actual PB. And remember, your next session should be easy to allow your body to recover from this hard effort. Rest days and recovery run days are crucial to avoid overtraining. Yeah, so it's really good. It kind of allows you to really sit into the app. It kind of feels like you're being guided. I suppose the whole point of this is it feels like you have a coach, but in your pocket. So today's experience with this workout is significantly better than the experience I had yesterday with my first workout, trying to get the intervals going on the treadmill. Maybe the treadmill is just the problem for me at the moment. Maybe I just need to work out how to set up my treadmill properly so I can do some of these workouts on the treadmill when the weather's really crap outside, or when I just can't go anywhere else other than the gym for this. Okay, it's Thursday and I have just got a 9 kilometer easy run to do according to my runner plan, so I'm going to do it. Once again, thank you for checking out the channel. This will be a series that I'll be uploading every single week on Thursdays if I can stick to that routine. It'll be a mixture of uploading some full weeks, a couple of days, a single day, just giving you good insight into how this training block is going and how Runner is helping me along. So if you've enjoyed this content, subscribe to the channel. If you want to continue watching videos and this series going forward, please subscribe to the channel, give this video a like. It helps so much getting those likes and getting those views on these videos, because it just pushes it out to more people who might benefit from this information as well. So good luck on your own running journey, and see you next week.